to all you beautiful souls, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. For those of you here for the first time, my name's Cheri. I'm an intuitive tarot reader. Today's reading is going to be a yes or no answer to whatever question you would like to ask. I am going to switch it up a little bit, and instead of us drawing situation cards, we're going to ask why the answer is yes or no. Now, please remember, this is still a general reading. Lots of people asking lots of questions, so please take what resonates and leave what doesn't. If you're looking for a more personalized reading, I offer private readings, thereby gift exchange, meaning I will do your reading for you as a gift. I ask that you respond with a monetary gift. Whatever amount you feel is appropriate will be perfect. That way my readings are affordable to everybody. If you'd like more information or to get on my schedule, please email me at terrysinspiredtarot@gmail.com and I'll get you whatever information you need or onto my schedule if that's what you desire. Now, looking at today's general yes or no reading, we are going to have reading number 1 with the turquoise, reading number 2 with the aquamarine, reading number 3 with the lepidolite, reading number 4 with the rhodochrosite, and reading number 5 with the smoky quartz. Please select your reading intuitively. Your intuition is not going to lead you wrong. All right, I'm going to go ahead and jump into these readings now, so I will see you guys there. Hello to all you beautiful souls that selected reading number 1 with the turquoise. Your first message of the reading is to prioritize your health. Obviously, I'm not a doctor. I'm not giving you any kind of medical advice. I'm telling you that you need to make yourself a priority. You need to take care of you. You're worth your energy too. Now, let's take a look at your yes or no. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors, please answer clearly through the transparent tarot, yes or no, to the questions of group number 1. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so I'm going to shuffle until the deck feels ready. Then I will cut and we'll deal straight from the top, taking 3 to 6 cards. That will get us our yes or no answer. Okay, all right, that's good. We'll get this to hold the cards. Okay. We start with the Empress. The Empress talks about having stable material foundations, kind of having your material needs met. It talks about really laying the groundwork in your life. It also has motherhood aspects to it. Some of you may be mothers. You may be asking about motherhood. There's a motherhood energy to the Empress. Next, we have the Sun. The Sun is beautiful energy, probably the most positive card in tarot, all about growth and positivity, bright, positive energy shining on you. It takes anything negative out of anything it touches, so very positive energy. Next, we see the Seven of Pentacles. The Seven of Pentacles talks about having planted the seeds for your abundance, but having to be patient and kind of let things grow and mature. So the seeds are planted, your abundance will come in, but you have to be patient. Next, we see Temperance. Temperance talks about a balance of passion and emotion. Like, this is a really beautiful layout. We've got the countryside with the rainbow, with the sun. That's really beautiful energy. Topping everything off, we're going to have the Ace of Pentacles. The Ace of Pentacles talks about a new beginning that has a positive impact on your material realm. Something foundational, something new that has a positive impact on your material situation. All right, looking at this, this is a very positive yes. It's a pretty strong yes. There is an idea of maybe having to be patient, but it's a pretty strong yes. Now, let's ask why. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors, Group number 1 has received a strong yes with the possibility of patience. We'd like to know why. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, let's take a look. Six of Swords talks about moving forward, letting go of the past, moving forward. There's normally the swords in the boat, but not in this deck. So I feel like you guys have let go of things so that you can move forward. King of Coins, that can represent a person, but it has kind of the idea of an abundance energy. The King of Coins wants to be the one that gets called to jump in and take care of things. So it could be your energy. That could be part of the reason that your answer is yes. I feel like yes is very positive for most of you. Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords talks about taking action. Another reason that the answer could be yes is because you've taken action. You've stepped up. You've done what you needed to draw the energy that's needed for you to step into whatever you're asking about. And the Two of Swords. The Two of Swords talks about a stalemate, talks about stuck energy, but in this deck, she can see through the veil. You are moving forward. You are letting go. Part of the reason your answer is yes is because you're letting go. You're seeing through the challenge. You're taking the action and you're stepping into a beautiful energy of I can do this. So the answer to your question is a pretty solid yes, with the idea of a little patience being necessary. And the reason, the why, seems to be that you've moved forward. You're seeing past the challenge. You are taking action and moving into your desires. And you are stepping into your energy where you're going to take care of not only yourself, but those around you. All right, that is all I have for reading number 1. Thank you so much for spending your time with me. If you enjoyed your reading, please make sure you click that subscribe button. Until next time, love, light, courage, and strength to each and every one of you. Bye-bye. Hello to all you beautiful souls that selected reading number 2 with the Aquamarine. Your first message of the reading is to go with the flow. So let the energy of the universe kind of guide you. You're going to have to go with the flow as you move forward. Now, let's take a look at your yes or no. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors, please answer clearly through the transparent tarot, yes or no, to the questions of group number 2. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so I'm going to shuffle until the deck feels ready. Then I will cut and we'll deal straight from the top, taking 3 to 6 cards. That will get us our yes or no answer. All right, there we go. We'll get this to hold the cards. Okay. So we start with the Six of Cups. The Six of Cups talks about looking back, seeing how far you've come, appreciating your growth. It can also talk about reconnecting to your previous times. Could be your childhood, could be, however far back, depending on how old you are. Reconnecting to those previous times. Next, we see the Devil. The Devil talks about really stuck energy. It can talk about addiction. It can talk about love triangles. It can talk about lust. It can talk about really anything that is interacting with you that's not in your best interest. Here it's drawn as a shackle that's just like, chained to all the different sides. It's very stuck energy. Next, we see the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords talks about taking action. With her being in the center of the shackle that way, I feel like there may be something stopping you from taking action. What's stopping you could be this Four of Cups. The Four of Cups talks about looking at things the way you wish they were versus the way they actually are. And the need to kind of see things clearly and also see what the universe is bringing in for you. Topping everything off, we have the Seven of Swords. And it is also interesting that the sword on the ground and the Seven of Swords kind of stabs the Queen of Swords. The Seven of Swords talks about hanging on to things, not letting go, maybe not going with the flow, hanging on to situations, being really stuck in your energy. It can also say that someone may not be being completely honest with you. All right, looking at this as a yes or no, especially with the way that sword is going through the Queen of Swords, I feel like the answer to your question is no. Now let's see why. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors. For group number 2, they've received the answer of no. Please show us why. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands talks about you being authentic to your energy, you being you marching to your own drummer. The Wheel talks about luck and fate guiding you forward, kind of luck turning in your favor. Ten of Wands. The Ten of Wands talks about situations being very overwhelming. And the Ten of Swords, that talks about an ending, something that's over and it's done. It can even leave you feeling a little bit stabbed in the back, a little bit betrayed. All right, so this is the why. I feel like the reason your answer is no is because it's going to be in your best benefit. The answer being no here, whether or not no is a good answer or a bad answer for you, the answer being no is going to help you step into your authentic energy. It's going to help you be more of yourself, be more true to who you are. Luck is causing this answer to be no. Again, whether or not no is good or bad, luck is on your side. You're going to look back at this and be like, yeah, that was really lucky that answer was no. Whatever you're asking about, especially for those of you that were hoping to get a yes, part of the reason that it's no is because the situation is likely to be very overwhelming for you. If you were to receive whatever it is you were asking about, it would be very overwhelming and it could lead to an ending that left you feeling betrayed, or it could just end something that doesn't need to end. Likewise, the answer being no, if you're happy that it's no, it could bring in an ending that's necessary where it needs to be just like ended and finished, sometimes like letting go of a connection. You're told to go with the flow here. It looks like the answer being no is definitely in your best interest. It helps you step into who you are. It is being guided by luck. It keeps you from being overwhelmed. And it either brings about an ending that you really, really need, or it keeps you from an ending that's going to hurt and is unnecessary. All right, that is all I have for reading number 2. Thank you so much for spending your time with me. If you enjoyed your reading, please make sure you click that subscribe button. Until next time, love, light, courage, and strength to each and every one of you. Bye-bye. Hello to all you beautiful souls that selected reading number 3 with the Lepidolite. Your first message of the reading is to recall your dreams. So whatever it is you're dreaming at night, maybe pay attention to that. Also, those hopes and dreams. It's important to keep your focus on achieving those hopes and dreams. Now, let's take a look at your yes or no. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors, please answer clearly through the transparent tarot, yes or no, to the questions of group number 3. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so I'm going to shuffle until the deck feels ready. Then I will cut and we'll deal straight from the top, taking 3 to 6 cards. That will get us our yes or no answer. All right, once more. There we go. Okay, we'll get this to hold the cards. All right, we start with the Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles talks about opportunity that's a little further out in front of you. So you may see this opportunity now. It's probably material in nature, so it could be like a job, a promotion, starting your own business, something like that. It is out in front of you a little ways, but you can see it. You'll get there. Your guides just want you to know it's there. Next, we see the Star. The Star talks about healing and a gift from the divine. Very significant healing energy coming in, and the universe bringing in something that you desire, something that you need. Next, we see the Eight of Swords. The Eight of Swords can talk about some stuck energy. With the way that Eight of Swords is just like centered on the star, I feel like part of the healing coming from the star is probably healing some of that stuck energy. Topping everything off, we have the Seven of Cups. The Seven of Cups talks about having lots of options, needing to choose what's right for you, needing to use your discernment in your choices. I feel like the stuck energy is being healed by the universe, and all these options are being presented to you. You need to make good choices so that you step into the opportunities of the future, kind of those dreams that you've been headed towards, actually taking steps in their direction. All right, looking at this as a yes or no, this looks like a yes to whatever you asked. There's definitely some stuck energy that needs to be healed though. Now, let's see why. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors. For group number 3, they've received an answer of yes, but with the need for healing of some stuck energy. Please show us why. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Nine of Coins. You need to treat yourself well. Maybe that's part of the stuck energy you need to heal. The Nine of Coins is about treating yourself to luxury, doing something nice for yourself. That could also be why the answer is yes. This opportunity out in front of you is because you've learned that you need to treat yourself well for some of you. For others of you, that's something that you still need to work on. Ten of Cups. That talks about happy, peaceful home life. It can also represent moving. I feel like part of the answer being yes, or part of the answer to healing the stuck energy, has to do with a peaceful home existence. Two of Wands, that talks about partnerships, growing and flourishing. I think that is part of the opportunity out in front of you. The reason your answer is yes is because partnerships grow through the answer being yes. And the Six of Coins, I feel like there is a giving and receiving, kind of a gift of the universe towards you. The answer to your question is yes. Now, there's definitely the need to clear some stuck energy. And I feel like for a lot of you, that may be stuck energy of believing that you could only make so much, believing that you could only do so well, believing that your dreams are just slightly out of reach. And if you believe it, it becomes real. So treat yourself to some luxury. Treat yourself to something. Believe in yourself. Believe in your dreams. That's going to clear that stuck energy. Now, for the answer being yes, I think it's yes because it brings positive energy into your home. It's yes because it helps your partnerships to grow. It's yes because the universe is gifting you something. It's yes because you're working through your stuck energy challenges. All right, that is all I have for reading number 3. Thank you so much for spending your time with me. If you enjoyed your reading, please make sure you click that subscribe button. Until next time, love, light, courage, and strength to each and every one of you. Bye-bye. Hello to all you beautiful souls that selected reading number 4 with the rhodochrosite. Your first message of the reading is to remember your worth. That is so important. Remember to value yourself. Remember that you're worthy. Remember your worth. Now, let's take a look at your yes or no. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors, please answer clearly through the transparent tarot. Yes or no to the questions of group number 4. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so I'm going to shuffle until the deck feels ready. Then I will cut and we'll deal straight from the top, taking 3 to 6 cards. That will get us our yes or no answer. Okay, let's see here. That's good. We'll get this to hold the cards. Okay, we start with the Six of Wands. That talks about victory, celebrating your victory, being victorious. Next, we see the Nine of Cups. The Nine of Cups talks about wish fulfillment, kind of having a wish granted or a dream come true happening for you. Next, we have the Page of Swords. The Page of Swords talks about paying attention to details. It can also talk about someone kind of watching from afar. Next, we have the Emperor. The Emperor talks about making the decisions that guide you down the path you want to go down. It reminds you that you are in charge of your realm. So you are the one making the decisions that take you where you want to go. And then topping everything off, we have the Eight of Pentacles, which talks about you putting in the work, you doing the work and being rewarded for that work. All right, now looking at this as a yes or no, this looks like a pretty strong yes to whatever you asked. You're victorious, you're putting in the work, you are doing whatever it is that needs to be done to step into what it is you desire. And then also the idea of watching and paying attention to the details. I feel like you're making the choice, you're putting the action in, and the answer is yes because of it. So it's a pretty solid yes to whatever you asked. Now let's ask specifically why. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors. For group number 4, they have received the answer of yes. If they put in the work and choose it, please show us why. 4 of Coins. It talks about stability, and it also talks about not clinging to your wealth, letting your money flow in and out so that you don't create an abundance blockage. But it says that things are stable for you. There's that Page of Swords again. You've been paying lots of attention to the details, I feel like. Like whatever you're asking about, you've been paying attention, you've been watching, you've been really being careful with your situation to make sure that it works out in the way that benefits you, the way that is best for everyone. 2 of Coins. That talks about walking that financial tightrope. I feel like you're successful in whatever you ask about. A lot of you with the 8 of Coins here and the 4 of Coins here and the 2 of Coins here, you are asking about things that are money related. So the 2 of Coins talks about figuring out how you're going to spend your money, where you're going to live, what you're going to do, how you're going to make ends meet. I feel like the answer is yes, because you've paid attention to the details. You've saved, you've made good choices, and now you can choose the thing that it is that you desire. And the 4 of Swords. The 4 of Swords is about you getting some rest. I feel like a lot of you are asking, am I going to get to go on the vacation? Should I take a vacation to here? Should I take time off? Should I relax? Should I rest? And the answer is yes. You're victorious, whatever your question was. It doesn't have to be one of those. It's just there's a lot of people here that ask questions like that. Excuse me. Part of the reason, part of the why, is so that you can get some rest. Part of the why is because you've been making good decisions. You've been paying attention to the details. You have built a solid foundation for yourself, and you have really remembered that you are worthy of a break. You are worthy of fun. You are worthy of your energy. So the answer to your question is yes, and it's so you can get some rest and because you've been putting the work in for whatever it is that you desire. All right, that is all I have for reading number 4. Thank you so much for spending your time with me. If you enjoyed your reading, please make sure you click that subscribe button. Until next time, love, light, courage, and strength to each and every one of you. Bye-bye. Hello to all you beautiful souls that selected reading number 5 with the smoky quartz. Your first message of the reading is to let it go. So whatever it is, let it go. If it's meant for you, it'll come back to you. Now let's take a look at your yes or no. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors, please answer clearly through the transparent tarot, yes or no, to the questions of group number 5. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so I'm going to shuffle until the deck feels ready. Then I will cut and we'll deal straight from the top, taking 3 to 6 cards. That will get us our yes or no answer. All right, let's see here. That's good. We'll get this to hold the cards. Okay. We start with the Page of Wands. The Page of Wands talks about reconnecting to your passions. This could be romantic passions, but for a lot of you, it's creative passions. You stepping into whatever it is you're passionate about in this lifetime and really kind of running down that path. You can see that she's running down that path towards your passions. Next, we have Temperance. Temperance talks about a balance of passion and emotion, making sure you're staying nice and balanced as you move forward. Topping everything off, we have Strength. Strength talks about you having the strength to deal with whatever situation you're facing right now. Whatever it is you're dealing with, you have the strength to get through it, to overcome it. All right, now looking at this as a yes or no, this is a pretty solid yes to whatever you asked, Tarot. Let's see why your answer is yes. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors. Group number 5 has received a yes answer. Please show us why. Thank you, thank you, thank you. 7 of Swords, that talks about hanging on to things. It also says that someone may not be being completely honest. The Moon, that talks about fear around decisions and the need to pay attention to your dreams, that your dreams are guiding you. If you're dreaming about your situation, definitely pay attention to it. It's important. 6 of Swords, that talks about moving on, letting go and moving on. You've got the idea of letting go a couple of times. And the King of Coins. The King of Coins talks about, well, it can talk about abundance coming in, but I feel like here it probably represents a person. There is someone either in your life or that will be in your life that is going to want to be the one that's there to help, that's going to want to be the one that steps in and makes things better. All right, so I feel like yes may be a good answer for some of you, but yes may be a bad answer for a lot of you. A lot of you are probably asking if someone has hurt you, if someone has cheated on you, if someone has betrayed you in some way, if someone has, there's a lot of that energy here. So the answer to your question is yes. And the reason is not because of anything you have done that caused anything to be difficult, but there's just some hesitancy around making decisions. There may be someone that's not treating you completely honestly. There is the answer is yes, because you need to let go of whatever the situation is. Let it go. If it is meant for you, it will come back. But if not, then you need to let it go because something better is out there for you. So if yes was a great answer, then wonderful. It's probably because you bring in this beautiful energy of wanting to help people and you have let go of things and you've made the difficult decisions. But for a lot of you, yes feels like it's probably not the answer that you were looking for. But it still is yes. It just has to do with someone not being honest, with there being decisions that were difficult to make, with the need to let go and move forward so that you can step into an energy that's better for you out in your future. All right, that is all I have for reading number 5. Thank you so much for spending your time with me. If you enjoyed your reading, please make sure you click that subscribe button. Until next time, love, light, courage, and strength to each and every one of you. Bye-bye.